6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinemann Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinemann Bypass. Call the Heinemann Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Tucked deep within the rolling hills and ancient ridgelines of the Appalachian Mountains, Eastern Kentucky is a place where heritage runs deep and community runs deeper. Known for its coal mining legacy, bluegrass traditions, and fiercely proud people, this region tells a story of resilience, creativity, and quiet beauty. I'm going to take you along with me as I visit some different counties of Eastern Kentucky and explore what all this amazing region has to offer. Hi, I'm Rebecca McCauley, and this is Bluegrass and Backroads.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
Introducing WTVE TV Everywhere from TVS, the new way to watch your favorite shows, live channels, and on-demand content wherever you go. On your phone, your tablet, or your laptop, whether you're at home, on the road, or maybe somewhere you might not want to be. And the best news, TV Everywhere is already part of every TVS video plan. Sign up today for TVS and get access to your favorite content, including live college sports everywhere. Visit tvscable.com or call 606-785-3450.
In Kentucky, we understand what matters: family, friends, community. But sometimes we hurt. At Mountain Comprehensive Care Center, we believe in hope, and Mountain's behavioral health professionals want to be there for you every step of the way. Together, we can overcome the challenges of depression, PTSD, addiction, and so much more. With behavioral health centers throughout Kentucky, your story of recovery begins at Mountain Comprehensive Care Center.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Hey, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. Spring has arrived in the mountains, and it's time to do a little spring cleaning, starting with your phone. At Appalachian Wireless, you can get up to $800 off select smartphones with qualifying plans, or take part in our new discount savings program. And for those who realize you need a carrier that actually cares about you, bring your number and enjoy up to 6 months of free service. So hop on in and visit us in one of our many retail locations today, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com, because we are your neighbors, and this is your network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome to the Bank of Hyman volleyball game of the week, and it will be the Prairie County Central Commodores 3-4 on the season versus the Letcher County Central Cougars 4-8 on the season. I'm Manus Blair, and I'm joined by Manus Blair tonight, and we will try to do the best I can by myself. David Adams is over at Knott County Central doing the Knott County Central and Belfry Pirates game, baseball game. So that game is on 24, and of course this game is, if you're watching on TV, it's on 25, and it also is on YouTube and Facebook. Facebook right now is not up, but it is on YouTube. Pass the word if you will like and share that and get it across to anybody in the Prairie Central and Letcher County Central viewing area, or just anywhere. So coming in tonight, and we're about a minute away from the national anthem and everything, but Letcher Central in this series, very short series, is up 4-0 on Prairie Central. Of course, Prairie Central picked up a big victory against Jenkins in our last broadcast that Brian Johnson and myself had. And looking forward to this match. Our officials tonight will be John Stacy and Rachel Turner. Of course, once again, we're here at Letcher County Central, the campus of Letcher County Central. Coach Rob Sheeler of Prairie County Central, assisted by Tom Watko and Jan Cottle, and Prairie County Central, coached by Mr. Kelly Tahuna. And we're going to do the national anthem, and we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have boys volleyball action.
This is News 12.
Since 1985, Hometown 24 has been serving this community with local programming produced by local people.
Hornet's going to air it out. He's got a man out here. Linden caught it to 45.
Using the latest video technology to bring you the news, sports, and local events that matter to you.
First on your Hometown News tonight.
I'm Harold Mullins, and thanks for joining us.
40 years is a long time in Eastern Kentucky. Here's to 40 more.
For over a century, Bank of Hindman has proudly served Knott County and the surrounding communities. They're your hometown bank, built on trust, service, and a commitment to their neighbors. With online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposit, they blend today's convenience with the personal service you've always known. Visit them on the Hindman Bypass or at the Holly Hills Shopping Center. Bank of Hindman, where tradition and trust still matter.
When financial challenges threaten your future, you need clear guidance and proven solutions. Call Keisha Caldwell Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Trusted legal experience to help you take control. From stopping creditor actions to protecting your assets. Keisha and her staff deliver efficient, reliable representation focused on results. With flexible payment options, getting the help you need is more accessible than ever. Keisha Caldwell Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Professional service, practical solutions. The fresh start you deserve.
Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard is here to meet all your prescription and healthcare needs. Pharmacist Darren Smith and the experienced staff provide fast, reliable service with the professionalism you expect. With friendly service and a commitment to quality care, Hometown Pharmacy is proud to serve the Hazard community every day. Ask about their new app. Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard, quality care, professional service right here in your community.
Welcome back to the campus of Letcher County Central High School, and getting ready. I'm Manus Blair, getting ready to do the boys volleyball game between Letcher County Central and Prairie County Central. Once again, Prairie County Central is 3-4 on the season. Victories over Buckhorn, Knott Central, and Jenkins. Letcher Central 4-8. Victories over Fleming County, Jenkins, Knott County Central, and Buckhorn. Remembering that this is Region 8 volleyball, and that is made up of all the 14th region teams of which we know, and along with Pikeville, Fleming County, and Bath County. Of course, the teams that are playing in the 8th region along with Prairie Central and Letcher Central are Jenkins, Buckhorn, and Knott County Central. Of course, most teams are in either the first or second year of boys volleyball, a sport that we think will continue to thrive. Starting lineups for Prairie County Central, you have on the front line Jaden Hacker, Tyler Robinson, and Peyton Fugit. In the back, you have the setter Zach Smith, and along with him, you have Xavier Johnson and Ryan Day, with the libero being Gavin Wooten. For Letcher Central on the front row, you have setter Kobe Ambergy. You have number 5, Ashton Lawson. You have number 15, Hayden Frazier. And on the back, you have number 3, Drew Blair. You have number 8, Dylan Kendrick. And number 22, Jackson Crisp. And like I said, our officials tonight, John Stacy and Rachel Turner. And we're about ready to go to action. Once again, if you're tuning in or you're tuning in and want everybody to know, we're on channel 25 or 24 plus. And we're also on YouTube and trying to get it back up on Facebook. Once again, David Adams is over at Knott County Central, and Knott County Central and Belfry in baseball. And Prairie Central will serve first, and it will be Zachary Smith. He leads the team with 24 service aces. Jump serve, knuckleball to Lawson, to Blair. Across, Frazier gets it across. Free ball for Prairie Central. Hacker to Robinson, and he's going to get called for a palming. Only that in basketball, and that's going to be a point for Letcher Central. Held it too long on his palm. You've got to come through it. And in will come Fitzpatrick, and out will go Crisp for Letcher County Central. Kobe Ambergy will serve, and he has 26 service aces on the season. And that's going to be another one as it goes through the hands of Day, and that's going to be a point for Letcher County Central. Somebody asked me what score over at Knott County and Belfry is in the top of the third. Knott County Central ahead of Belfry 1-0. Nice up by Day, but unable to get to it, and that's going to be a point for Letcher Central. And Ambergy will continue to serve at 3-0. Nice floater today. Fugit will get it across. Lawson with a call. Set by Ambergy, backside to Fitzpatrick off the block of Robinson, and that's going to be a point for Letcher Central, 4-0. Prairie Central got to get going here. Serve goes today to Fugit, and he's going to get it across. Free ball. Lawson with a call. Ambergy back 3-meter hit by Blair, and that's going to be a kill, 5-0. Nice job by the setter, and of course, a lot of times in girls volleyball, you would have heard Betty Von Cottle say, you do everything through the setter, and right now it's Kobe Ambergy that's going doing the serving and the setting. Goes today to Smith, backside to Robinson, Blair to Ambergy. All the way across to Lawson with a two-hand push. Goes to Day. Smith tries to catch him off, but Ambergy's got it. Lawson to Fitzpatrick, and it's going to be out. I think it was a touch, and it is a touch. And quickly, it's going to be a 6-0 lead for Letcher County Central. I think Prairie County Central's yet to get off the school bus so far, but they're going to be going. Wooten's going to get to it. Robinson will bump across. Blair to Ambergy. Ambergy back set once again. A row shot by Fitzpatrick. Wooten to Smith. Robinson goes through it that time. Blair there to get to it. He'll roll it. Hacker. Frazier. Smith backside, and that's going to be a push, and that's a good play by Hacker, and that's going to be a point for Prairie Central, 6-1. Trying to gain a little momentum. And like the other night at the John C. Combs Arena, we really like me and Brian and Jim really like when the benches really cheer for their teammates, and Prairie Central does a really good job of that. Robinson goes to Kendrick. Backside Lawson, but a nice block by Day. Day with a push down the side. Lawson. Ambergy, 3-meter hit, but a little timing off. In system now. Day goes backside. Ambergy to Lawson. He'll draw it and off of Robinson, and that will be a point for Letcher Central, 7-1. Thank you once again for tuning in. And if you can't tune in, always come to one of these boys' volleyball games. Lawson with a nice serve. Dave gets to it. Nice hands by Hacker. Lawson goes to Kendrick, and there's going to be a block, and that block is going to score a point for Prairie Central, 7-2. Fugit will go back to serve. Fugit, a sophomore for Prairie County Central. Hit it right on that line. Kendrick went for it. Lawson threw behind the 3-meter line, and that will be a point. 8-2, Letcher County Central. Fugit will go out, and Wooten Libero will come in. Wooten is a junior for Perry County Central. In will come for Letcher Central to serve will be number 13, Aiden Lawson, a senior, and he is the libero. Robinson, Wooten. Hacker will bump it across. Lawson to Ambergy, and it's going to be a quick set. Hacker way up there to block it. Goes all the way across, but Lawson able to get to that far corner. Fitzpatrick, deep shot, and it's going to go long. Point Perry Central, 8-3. Hacker will go back to serve, and Jaden Hacker is a junior. One of the lead diggers for Perry Central. Lawson all the way across in the roll shot, but Hacker is there to get to it. Smith today over top of the double block. Ambergy, 3-meter hit by Lawson, and that's going to score it for Letcher Central. And Letcher Central has come out in this first set, blazing at 9-3. Fitzpatrick will go back to serve. Christian is a senior for Letcher Central. Nice serve. Johnson gets it across. Lawson, and that's going to be to Wooten. Got one more shot, and Hacker does a nice job getting it across. Ambergy to Lawson, 3-meter hit, and it's going to be long. Point Perry Central. Fitzpatrick will come out, and then for Letcher Central will be Crisp. Going back to serve will be Ryan Day, and he is a freshman. One thing about Perry Central, they have 0 seniors, and that's going to be a service error, and that'll be a point for Letcher County Central. Kendrick to serve. Knuckles it, and it's going to be on the line, and that's going to be a point and ace for Dylan Kendrick. And Dylan is a junior, 11-4, Letcher County Central. And that's going to be a service error, and that will be a point for Perry Central, 11-5. Johnson will go back to serve, and Xavier is a freshman. Fugit in for Wooten. Jump serve. Lawson, Ambergy, backside Blair, and it's going to be long. And that's going to be a point for Perry Central, 11-6. Johnson with a backflip kind of serve. Has a little bit of underspin on it. Ambergy back across, and Blair gets to it, and he's going to score the point with a kill. Point, Letcher Central, 12-6. And Frazier will come in as Lawson will go out. Kendrick will go out, and in will come Jordan Potter, a freshman, and to serve will be Drew Blair, who is a senior. Nice serve, and that's going to be out, and that's going to be a point for Perry Central, 12-7. And we went through a rotation. Zachary Smith now will serve, and he's going to have a service error, point for Letcher Central. Kobe Ambergy, who started off really quickly for Letcher Central, will go back to serve. Fitzpatrick will come in, and out will go Crisp for Letcher Central. Day, Smith, Hacker would try to hit it with the left hand. It's going to go out. Point Letcher Central. And Ambergy once again will continue to serve. Wooten, Smith all the way across, and it's going to be a free ball for Letcher Central. Potter, Ambergy, backside set, roll shot by Fitzpatrick, and that's going to score it for Letcher Central, 15-7. And we're going to have a timeout by Prairie Central, and we'll take one too. So stay with us on Hometown 24.
Introducing Multiview from TVS. The same video service you already know and trust. Now watch up to 4 programs at the same time, including college sports.
Oh, he jackhammered it in on the fly.
With an easy-to-understand menu, Multiview is just a click away. Don't miss a second of the action, no matter when it's happening. Video when you want it, how you want it. From TVS.
Spring has sprung in the mountains, and that means it's the perfect time to upgrade your device and your savings with Appalachian Wireless. Right now, you can get the new iPhone 17e, the iPhone 17, or the Samsung A17 on us when you choose a qualifying plan, or take advantage of up to $800 in device savings on select devices. And here's the best part for our new customers. Port your numbers to Appalachian Wireless and get up to 6 months of free service. So don't wait. Spring into savings today, or visit us online at AppalachianWireless.com, because we are your neighbors and this is your network. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back after the timeout by Coach Tahuna, trying to break the momentum here of Colby Ambergy. Serves down the middle to Hacker. It's going to be an over bump, and it's going to be point. Letcher Central, 16-7. Of course, Colby Ambergy won the Gabbard Scholarship for WYMT, going to Asbury College. And that's going to be overset, and it's going to be another point, 17-7. Prairie Central got to find a little bit of energy right now, not showing energy. Ambergy to continue. Wooten, Hacker on 2, goes to Blair. Ambergy outside to Lawson, over the top of the double block, no touch, and that'll be a point for Prairie Central. Tyler Robinson, the junior, will go back to serve for Prairie Central. Blair to Ambergy, backside to Lawson, and it's going to go out. We had a net violation, I believe. We did, and that's going to be a point for Letcher Central. Did not see the number that was in the net. Must have been Jaden Hacker, because he was on this outside hitting part, and that's going to go long by Lawson. Point Prairie Central. Kendrick will come in, and Potter will go out for Letcher Central, and Fugit will serve for Prairie Central. Kendrick to Lawson, backside Doug Fitzpatrick over the top. Robinson with a nice up, goes outside, but backside hit by Johnson. Robinson, nice hustle, and it'll be a free ball. Blair to Ambergy. Lawson behind the 3-meter line. It's going to go out and wide, and that'll be a point for Prairie Central. Trying to put 2 or 3 points together here to try to get back in this first set. Fugit to serve once again. Goes to Blair. Tight to the net, and all Ambergy could do with it, and that's going to be a point for Prairie Central. So 3-0 run by Prairie Central. Once again to Kendrick. Backside to Blair. Day, and it'll be a free ball. Ambergy backside off the block, and a nice job by Day. Blocked it, then come down, and then hit it again. So Prairie Central on a little bit of a roll, and Coach Sheeler realizes that, calls a timeout at 18-12. Stay with us on the Hometown 24.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central High School. Coach Sheeler trying to break the momentum of Prairie County Central, who's on a 4-0 run. Fugit will continue to serve to Lawson. Ambergy backside to Lawson, 3-meter hit, and it will score the kill, 19-12, Letcher Central. Of course, Kobe Ambergy leads the team in assist with 119. In will come Lawson to serve. Serves down the middle to Robinson. Smith outside today. Lawson, Ambergy on 2, tries to catch him off, but does not. Hacker deep shot. Lawson goes to nice play that time, but nice play by Robinson getting it back, and they're going to score the point. So Prairie Central's trying to get their legs under them. 19-13 as Hacker will go back to serve. Zachary Smith, the leading assist person for Prairie County Central. Lawson to Lawson. And it's going to be nice timing that time by Blair, but Robinson there on the defensive side, dig. Backside Lawson on behind the 3-meter line. If he comes and steps on that, it's a violation. Robinson does the same thing off the block, and that's a smart play. Point Prairie Central, 19-14. Letcher Central trying to close this first set out. Nice over-the-top serve. Had a little drop to it. Goes to Blair, and he hits it straight down with a kill. Hit the top of the net and kind of threw Prairie County Central off. Fitzpatrick to Hacker. Robinson today on the outside pushes it down the middle to Lawson. Ambergy backside and Lawson hits it, but there was Hacker ready for it. Day with a nice kill. Point Prairie Central. 2015. Over at Gary Hammond's Field in Knott County Central ahead of Belfry 3-0 in the top of the 4th. Day will serve. Hits it, and it's going to go long. Good eye by Lawson, and that's a point for Letcher County Central. And going back to serve will be Crisp. Nope. I think we may have, no, it's Kendrick, I'm sorry. Dealing with 11 service aces on the season. Wooten will overpass, goes to Lawson. Backside, Lawson over the top, and there's Hacker diving after it, but it's going to be a point for Letcher Central. 22-15. Coach Tahuna's wanting them to get a little bit more life into them, trying to inspire them. Day, Johnson, and that's going to be another point for Letcher County Central. 23-15. Served to Robinson, nice up. Hacker. Smith got a free ball. Ambergy goes to Blair, and that's going to be In or out? They went. He said in. She first said out, and then she said. And I'm telling you, it's tough to call that line down there, especially like a ball that Blair just hit. So that's going to be set point number 1 for Letcher County Central in this first set. To Robinson, and that's going to do it. 25-15 in the first set. And when we come back, we'll go to set number 2 with Letcher Central up 1-0. So stay with us.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
TVS has made a commitment to bringing you the best channel lineups and most diverse video packages available. We are proud to introduce Broadband TV, our newest and most affordable video package yet. 48 of the most watched channels we offer, some new channels only available with this package, and over 300 of the best free ad-supported channels available, all for only $29.95. No one likes an uninvited guest, especially when that guest is a potentially dangerous pest. So call Bluegrass Pest Management and let the pros take care of your problem. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Hindman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bed bugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
TVS Mobile is here. Mobile service from the broadband provider you already know and trust. Powered by the nation's most reliable network. TVS is your #1 choice when you need to stay connected. With mobile plans to suit any budget and any situation, and phones from your most trusted brands. Go to tgtvsmobile.com today and see how TVS can keep you connected. The choice is yours. The time is now. TVS Mobile.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central High School, the Bank of Hindman boys volleyball game of the week. Little update in girls softball down at Breathitt County. Prairie County Central, who had that big win the other night on Hometown 24, leads Breathitt County 5-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Also over at Knott County Central, it's moved to the bottom of the 4th. 3-0 Knott County Central over the Belfry Pirates. And David Adams is over there. I'm Manus Blair. Thank you for joining us, and let everyone know that we've got boys volleyball taking place. A little bit might have heard about the 2027-28 draft alignment for the new football districts. Hazard is in with East Ridge, Phelps, and Pikeville, and I'll go through the 2A, 3A, 4A for our coverage area right here in a second. And Ambergy will start off the second set. Hits it today. Hacker outside to Robinson, hits it in the net. And once again, Ambergy continuing to keep pressure on Prairie County Central by serving it in. We're in set number 2. Of course, Letcher Central won it. And just as soon as I said that, bragging on Ambergy. He hits one all the way down to the quick mark. 1-1, second set. Zachary Smith, once again, who leads the Commodores in service aces, will serve. Hits it down the middle to Blair. Goes to Ambergy, backside off the block of Fugit, and that will be a point for Letcher Central. Kind of mentioned in 2A, Breathitt County, McGoffin County, Martin County, and Prestonsburg will be in Region 7. And Austin, who leads the Cougars in service aces, hits it into the net, and that'll be a point for Perry County Central. In Region 8, it will be Belfry, Knott County Central, Leslie County, Pike Central, and Shelby Valley. That one hits the net, and that's just like a line drive in baseball for Robinson, and he'll take it. And, of course, the Commodores with their first lead of the match, 3-2 in the second set. And Robinson serves it down the line once again. That's a tough serve. Free ball for Perry Central. Got to get something in system going here. And Day hits it down the line. Lawson with it. Ambergy across goes to Chris over top, but there is Smith. Hacker trying to catch him off guard. Ambergy with it there. Backside Chris over the top once again. Left-hand Day gets it across and mishandled that time by Blair, and that'll be a point for Perry Central. That'll be 4-2 with Perry Central. Robinson serves once again to Chris going down that right line, and Chris hits it, and it's going to roll all the way down the net and in. So nice touch that time, and that's a point for Letcher County Central. In 3A in Region 8, Bell County, Clay County, Knox Central, Letcher County Central, Perry County Central, and Rockcastle County. That's a 6-team district, or region, I should say. Keep saying district. Ambergy goes short to Blair, and he puts it down, and that's going to be a point for Letcher County Central. Lawson will serve. He'll hit it into the net, point Perry Central. Johnson will come in for Wooten, and he'll move up to the outside hitter position. Fugit to serve. Lawson. Ambergy all the way across to Blair, and he will put it down, point. Blair has to be double blocked. It's hard to single block him if the pass is good, and Ambergy with an outstanding job of getting the ball to him. Fitzpatrick will go back to serve. Fitzpatrick, 13 service aces on the season. Mishandle, and can they get to it? And it's going to be wide, and Fitzpatrick's going to score the point, putting Letcher Central up 6-5. Serves it in the net, point Perry Central. Kendrick will come in for Fitzpatrick. Hacker will serve. Jaden with 8 service aces on the season. Nice serve. Lawson overpass. Not able to get to it, and it's going to be a cross. Was asking for 4. Didn't get it. Blair off the double block. Nice job. And that's going to score a point by Day. And that's some of the kind of elation that I think Coach DeHuna wanted to see from Perry Central's team. And Hacker will go back to serve. Perry Central up 1 now. Puts a little pepper on it. Bump set by Ambergy. That's going to be a free ball for Perry Central. Wooten. Hacker tries to catch him off guard. Hard to do that from that far angle backside. Goes back to Lawson off of Hacker, and that scores the point for Letcher Central. In Frazier, and out will go Lawson. Jackson Chris, the freshman, will go back to serve. 8 service aces on the season. Goes down the middle to Robinson, outside, and it's going to be a block by Blair, and it will put Letcher Central ahead 8-7. Potter will come in, and out will go Crisp. And Potter will go back to serve, and Jordan is a freshman. Serve is going to go right to Robinson, backside. Day goes right back at him, and somebody was in the net, and it was Blair that was in the net. And that's going to be a point for Perry County Central. Day to serve. Ryan is a freshman. Lawson, Ambergy backside Blair. Day, Robinson, Smith blocked by Blair. Johnson gets it across. Off the net goes Lawson for the kill. Hacker unable to get to it, and that's going to be a point. Letcher Central, 9-8. Our next sporting event will be Monday. David and I will be right back here for a softball game between Knott County Central and Letcher Central. Robinson, Ambergy, Kendrick, realizing he had to stay behind the 3-meter line in order to attack. Goes back to Lawson. Lawson trying to go over top. Hacker stops it, but nobody can get to it, and that's a point for Letcher Central. 10-8. Blair to serve. Drew with 23 service aces on the season. Hits it in the net, point, Perry Central. Johnson to serve, Wooten out, Fugit in. Xavier, like I mentioned, is a freshman. Hits it to Lawson. Ambergy back to Lawson, hits the net, slowed it down a little bit. Hacker trying to catch it, was not able to catch him off guard, hits it in the net, point, Letcher Central. Ambergy will come in to serve. Kendrick will come in, or Fitzpatrick will come in. Out will go Kendrick. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including the Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard. Appreciate it. Potter goes to Ambergy. Backside, Fitzpatrick. Rose it short, but Smith says, I've got it. Robinson gets over top of it that time, and that's going to score the kill for Perry Central, drawing them within one at 11-1. 11-10, I should say. Within one. I want to thank PB&T, one of our sponsors throughout this year. Smith goes up short. Nice job by Smith. It was almost a pancake it, and it's going to score the point for Letcher County Central, 12-10. Lawson will go back to serve. Ashton is the leading service ace person with 51. Day Wooten. And it's going to be a free ball as Smith hits it back to Lawson. Goes back for the 3-meter hit, and that's going to score. It's a touch by Day, and that's going to be a kill for Letcher Central and a point, 13-10. And, you know, anytime you're in this gym, you look over to the left and you see all kinds of girls volleyball regional ones, and I'm sure Coach Sheeler would like to have a boys one to put up beside of it. That's going to be a point for Letcher County Central, 14-10. Baseball game over at Knott County Central has moved to the top of the field. 3-0 still, Knott County Central. Chris tries to hit it. Robinson, Hacker. Ambergy back to Blair. He sets himself, got a little bit off system, and it's going to be a point for Perry County Central. Served by Robinson down the line. There's Blair. Lawson across to Chris. Wooten. Hacker. Nice up by Ambergy. Free ball. Ambergy backside off the block by Fitzpatrick. Smart play. He waited a little bit longer and hit it off Fugit for the point for Letcher Central. Once again, next week our schedule has Knott County Central at Letcher Central in softball in their next volleyball game. Nice serve by Lawson, and that's going to score the point for Letcher Central. Our next volleyball game will be Knott County Central at Letcher Central next Tuesday. We'll also have the Knott Central Hazard baseball game that same evening. So just like tonight, it will be on 24 and 25. Hazard with a big victory over Letcher Central the other night. David and Jim had that game. Free ball for Letcher Central. Lawson goes to Ambergy, short set to Blair, and that's going to be a kill, 18-11. That's the 0-0 set that Betty Vaughn mentions so much in girls volleyball about how hard it is, but Blair can get way up there, and it has to be good timing between the setter and the middle hitter. Lawson will go back to serve, 18-11. Goes back today over top of the double block, and that's going to score a point for Prairie County Central. Somebody asked, could I repeat all those draft alignments, and I will do so. Try to do it between the second and third sets if you get to serve. And I promise I'll go a little bit slower. But you can find that on the KHSAA website. A nice hustle by Hacker. Off the block of Blair, and Hacker, by his hustle, scores the point for Prairie County Central. 18-13, Fugit will serve. And it's going to be an ace for Fugit. Point Prairie County Central. Goes down the line, Chris, unable to contain it, and that's going to be another point for Prairie Central as they draw within 3. A little bit of life now. Even some of their fans kind of getting into it a little bit across from us. Lawson, Ambergy, Blair over the top. Robinson cannot do anything with it. Point per Letcher Central, 19-15. Fitzpatrick to serve. Hacker backside, and it's going to score a point, and it'll be 20-15, Letcher Central. Fitzpatrick, nice serve. Robinson, Smith, Dave hammers it, but it's going to go wide, and it'll be point, Letcher County Central. 21-15. And it's going to be a service error. Point Prairie Central. Reminder that the Region 8 volleyball tournament will be held right here at Letcher County Central. Served by Hacker. Lawson, Ambergy goes backside Blair, but there's Robinson. Hacker tries to go over on 2, and the point's going to go to Letcher Central. Failed to mention coming in was Jesse Bryant, the senior for Letcher County Central. Chris will go back to serve. Jump serve. And that's going to score. No, Robinson hit it with his foot, and that is legal. First time of the year off of the block does Robinson go to it. Lawson hits the net, tries to pancake this Hacker, and it's going to score the point for Letcher County Central. So we see about anything anymore, and we saw the first foot save by a boys volleyball player this year. It's not recommended, but it is legal. Hacker backside. Day tries to go over top. Blair stops it, goes back over to Lawson, and it's going to be on 2. Neither team within getting in system, and it's going to be wide and out, and that'll be leading Letcher Central to set point number 1 and set number 2. They won set number 1, 25-15. See if Chris can finish it out here. Thacker and Robinson's tied up in there. Nice job by Ambergy, and it's still on 3. You can't stop until you hear the whistle. Chris bump set outside Lawson. Robinson across. Blair mistimed it. Robinson got to it. Hacker. Oh, missed timing, and that's going to be a point for Prairie Central. 24-17, set point number 2 coming up for Letcher Central. Day will try to keep Prairie Central in this second set. Goes across, and that's going to be a nice job. It's going to be saved. No. And that will end set number 2, 25-17, Letcher Central. And when we come back, we'll have set number 3. So stay with us on Hometown 24.
Hi, my name is Heidi Hoffensperger from Hoffensperger Law Office.
Debt can feel overwhelming. The calls, the letters, the constant pressure, it's hard to see a way forward. You're not alone. The law office of Heidi Hoffensperger has helped countless people through their bankruptcy, giving them a fresh start and a chance to rebuild. Bankruptcy isn't the end.
The legal world can be a very, very difficult and complicated world, and I don't want that for my clients.
Call today and let Heidi help you with this new beginning.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Hindman Pharmacy, located inside the new Hindman Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a favorite medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Hindman Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Hindman Bypass. Call the Hindman Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Tucked deep within the rolling hills and ancient ridgelines of the Appalachian Mountains, Eastern Kentucky is a place where heritage runs deep and community runs deeper. Known for its coal mining legacy, bluegrass traditions, and fiercely proud people, this region tells a story of resilience, creativity, and quiet beauty. I'm going to take you along with me as I visit some different counties of Eastern Kentucky and explore what all this amazing region has to offer. Hi, I'm Rebecca McCauley, and this is Bluegrass and Backroads.
Welcome back. After the second set, Letcher Central up 2-0, 25-17 in that second set. And real quickly, I'll go back over those 20-27, 20-28. And these can change all the way up through May the 4th. Teams can either move up or ask to be moved due to geography. In Class A, Region 7, Hazard will be with Phelps, Pikeville, and East Ridge. In Class AA, Region 7, it will be Breathitt County with Magoffin, Martin County, and Prestonsburg. In Region 8, it will be Knott County Central, Leslie County, Belfry, Pike County Central, and Shelby Valley. In Class 3A, Region 8, it will be Bell County, Clay County, Knox Central, Letcher County Central, Perry County Central, and Rockcastle County. In Class 4A, Region 6, it will be Harlan County, Corbin, Russell County, Wayne County, and Whitley County. And once again, that can change all the way up through May the 4th, and people can ask to be moved into a particular region and submit that. Also, you can move up, but you cannot move down unless, of course, some changes are made based on those claims. So anyway, over in Knott County Central, in the bottom of the fifth, Knott County Central leads Belfry 3-0. David Adams over there. I'm Manus Blair. Jim Bob McCauley and Brian Johnson are getting ready to head south to fish. So when they come back, they will be revitalized, sunburnt, and ready to go. And I'm envious. So anyway, we'll be ready to start set number 3. And in set number 3, looks like to me we will have the same starting lineups as we had in set 1 and set 2. Once again, these teams in Region 8 have to play each other twice, with the team with the highest winning percentage will be the one that is considered the regular season winner. The RPIs have been put out there too. If you go to the KHSAA website, they're on there. Smith will start off for Perry County Central. Chris Blair, and it's going to be a free ball, and that's going to be a point for Perry Central. Perry Central got to start something early and get a little momentum after being down 2-0. Goes to Chris. Cross, and somebody was in the net, and that's going to be a point for Letcher Central. That person was Fugit, I believe, and that's going to score a point. Christian Fitzpatrick will come in for Chris. Ambergy to serve at 1-1 in set number 3. Hacker takes a little frustration out on that ball. Nice hit. Good play. Nice rally going now. Blair goes across, free ball. Let's see if they can do something with it. Backside to Hacker. He hits it into the net. That's going to be a point for Letcher Central. 2-1. I'll try to get you a softball score on the Breath at Perry Central game right here in a second. Wooten goes across to Fugit off the double block, and he's going to score the point. And it looks like Breathitt County has scored 3 runs, and now they're in the bottom of the 6th at 6-3 down at Breathitt County High School. And that's where the softball will be played, is Breathitt County. Baseball will be played at Powell County High School. Lawson to serve. Day unable to get in front of it as Coach DeHuna shows him a little bit of the technique necessary. That's going to be a point for Letcher County Central. Want to thank once again AD Blake Mason and Letcher County staff for allowing us to come and do this volleyball game. Trying to give a little exposure to the boys volleyball programs. Day's going to hit it wide, and that's going to be a point Letcher County Central. Thank Assistant Principal Jonette Collins. And that's going to be off of Day. Able to get to it. Free ball for Letcher Central. Call from Ambergy. Lawson will hit it. It's going to hit into the net on 2, and that's going to be a point for Perry Central. Serve coming up short. Quick hands, but not going to get to it. Point Perry Central. Of course, we had Perry Central against Hazard in girls softball the other night. It's going to come up short. Perry Central coming out on top 12-1 in that big district matchup rival. Josie Mullins with a nice outing as the pitcher for Coach Ratliff. He hits it back to him. He steps up, goes across, but there's Kendrick. Lawson trying to catch him off, and there's going to be a not hit by Blair, and you're allowed to do that as long as you don't hit the net. It's both sides' ball when it's right on that line, and that's going to score the point for Letcher Central. Lawson, that's going to be a point for Letcher Central, 8-4. That serve is going to be in right on the line, and that's going to be another point for Lawson as he's got it rocking and rolling now at 9-4. Knuckleball. Robinson able to get to it. Backside to Hacker. Hits it in the net, and that's going to be a point. 10-4. Lawson to serve. Prairie Central needs to side out, get the ball back. It's hit into the net. That's a point for Prairie Central, 10-5. Backside to Blair, perfect, but I hit it long, and he looked and said, my bad. Point, Prairie Central, 10-6. And that's going to be long, and that's going to be a point for Letcher Central, just a tad long. Smith hits in net point. Letcher Central has gone up 4-0 in the bottom of the fifth. A little bit of rain looks like over at Hindman. We've had rain move through here at Ermine and Whitesburg, and much needed. And I'm sure the National Forest Service is tickled to death. Hopefully it'll be enough rain to knock down the I've noticed around the Hazard area they've had it. Pine Mountain has had it. A little bit of everybody's had a little bit of fires break up, and you still have a burn ban. So please don't burn until they give that go ahead. And that's going to be a point. Nice serve by Hacker. Point 12-8. Make that day. I'm sorry. Goes to Ambergy to Blair, and it's a mistime, and it's going to be point. Prairie Central 12-9. Prairie Central trying to get back into this match. Goes to Lawson. Ambergy bump set to Blair off the block. Nice hands that time by Robinson. Goes short set. And that's going to be off Wooten and point Letcher Central, 13-9. Down at Jackson, Prairie Central and Breathitt County, 6-3, moving into the top of the seventh. Backside, and Wooten unable to call. They got to make a call on that, and that's a point for Letcher Central, 14-9. Kendrick to continue to serve. Robinson Hacker goes backside, and it looks like it's going to be Robinson's going to be in the net. Point Letcher Central, 15-9. Kendrick serves it in, and it's going to be a point for Prairie Central. Talking about Prairie Central softball, big home runs by two of them by Shepard. Really hit the ball hard for Coach Ratliff. Johnson serves it to Lawson. Ambergy backside to Blair. Day able to get to it. Ambergy across to Lawson, and that's going to be in, but I think it hit the antenna, and official Turner is right on it, and that's going to be a point for Prairie Central. Good hit, just didn't hit it inside of the antenna. Goes to Lawson. Blair stood up there and over top of the block, and that's going to be a point for Letcher Central, 16-11. In will come Frazier, and out will go Lawson. That's going to go wide, and that's going to be an ace for Blair, and that'll make it 17-11 Letcher Central. Prairie Central, they've got to be careful here. This match is about to get away from them. Not Central with another run, and it's 5-0, and that's another point for Blair. 18-11 here in set number 3. Letcher Central won the first 2 sets, 25-15, 25-17. Robinson and unable, another good serve. Point Letcher Central, 19-11. And we're going to have a timeout by Prairie County Central, and we'll take a timeout too on Hometown 24.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
Introducing WTVE TV Everywhere from TVS, the new way to watch your favorite shows, live channels, and on-demand content wherever you go. On your phone, your tablet, or your laptop, whether you're at home, on the road, or maybe somewhere you might not want to be. And the best news, TV Everywhere is already part of every TVS video plan. Sign up today for TVS and get access to your favorite content, including live college sports everywhere. Visit tvscable.com or call 606-785-3450.
Welcome back after the timeout by Coach Tahuna. The Prairie County Central down 19-11, and Blair will go back to serve, trying to close out the match. And Wooten gets to it. Can Robinson get it across? He does. Lawson, Ambergy goes side to Frazier, and across, and Fugit will score the point at 19-12. Prairie Central with a 2-run homer, and they go up 8-3 on Breathitt County. Knox County Central still on the bottom of the field, 5-0 in baseball. Goes across, Frazier does not, but Hacker gets to it first, and that's a point for Prairie Central, 19-13. Smith down the middle. Got to get something in the system. Both teams hitting it over on 2, not getting much accomplished. Blair hits it into the net, and that's a point for Prairie Central, 19-14. Kendrick Ambergy goes to Lawson, and he'll go that far corner, and he's going to score the point, 20-14. Fitzpatrick will come in for Crisp. Ambergy will go back to serve. We're in set number 3. Letcher Central won the first two. Best 3 out of 5. Outside the Hacker, he'll push it to the corner, but there was Blair. Backside roll by Fitzpatrick, but Hacker there. Blair, Lawson over the top of the block. And it's going to be point. Letcher Central. Thought someone may have been in the net, but no net call. 21-14 Letcher Central. Smith backside Robinson. And they get it across on 3. Nice hands. Robinson with a call, and he's going to get away from him, and that's going to be a point for Letcher Central, 22-14. Third set. Ambergy trying to close it out here. Once again, we'll have softball here at Letcher Central Monday. Knott County Central and Letcher Central. Next volleyball game will once again be here with Knott County Central, and that'll be Shea Cornett will bring the Patriots this way, and that's going to be a nice serve of Robinson. Point. Perry County Central, 22-16. Floater. Lawson steps up. Right there it is, and Hacker way up to put it down. Point Perry Central, 22-17. Short serve, and that's going to catch him off guard on 2, and that's going to be a point for Letcher Central, 23-17. Smart play by Ashton Lawson. And he'll go back to serve. And Smith's going to run it down. They get it across on 3. Lawson backside, and he will score the point, and that will set up match point number 1 for Letcher County Central. Jump serve by Lawson. He will hit it into the net, and that'll be a point for Perry Central. Match point number 2 coming up. Wooten will go out. Johnson in. Fugit will try to keep the Commodores alive. Long floater. Ambergy backside to Lawson, and that's going to be in, and that will be the match. 25-18. Letcher Central, and they will win the match 3-0 and improve to 5-8. Perry County Central will drop to 3-5. Our Alice Lloyd College player of the game will be number 32, Colby Ambergy for Letcher County Central. Of course, once again, our next volleyball match will be Tuesday, Knott County Central at Letcher Central. Our next softball match will be Knott County Central at Letcher Central. And our next baseball game will be Tuesday, Knott County Central at Hazard. Want to thank everybody. Want to thank Josh Cornett on controls, on camera, doing it all. And want to thank you, the viewers, and our sponsors for everything they do for us. It allows us to do this on Hometown 24. And with that being said, good night and God bless.